Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we are going to be looking at PC Building Simulator. It is a free game on the Epic Games Store currently until October 15th. And from what it seems like, you build out a gaming PC, and they do have a career mode. So we're going to go ahead and try that. This originally was going to be a first impressions video, but unfortunately the first video did not edit properly, so I'm having to redo this. So we will begin. Alrighty, so we need to go ahead and go here to our computer, check our email, and you have a email from your uncle saying thank you for taking over the PC shop from me. Sorry it's not in better state. Company is broke. The rent and energy bills come out monthly, so make sure you have enough money for them. You had a job already lined up for you, and the email is below. Reminder to do thermal paste. That's very important when building PCs. Alright, so he leaves you with a little note at the bottom. You had to borrow $15 for fuel, and you start the game with negative $15 because somehow you can go negative. Alrighty, so we're going to go read this. Can you help me? My computer's been running slower than usual. Might have clicked on something I shouldn't have. Do I have a virus? Alrighty, Gary, so we're going to go ahead and go to your PC. We're going to pick it up. We're going to place it, and we're going to work on it. So we're going to go ahead and plug in all the cables. And you can turn around. Have to hold on it. And that one. I need to do the USB drive. One thing I do not like about how they have the game is you cannot rotate the computer, even with the cables unplugged, a full 360 degrees. Like it stops right there on both sides. So you do get the 360 degree view, but it's not uninterrupted. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and install USB drive. And right there. We're going to power it on. Alrighty, one thing that is nice about this is you can enter the BIOS of these computers, so it kind of gives you a little bit more realistic whenever you're diagnosing issues, especially BIOS issues. So we're going to go ahead, add remove programs, and we are going to install a virus scanner. And while we wait, a couple other things. The time on all these computers is going to be the exact same time it shows on your computer, so it does give you a fair assessment on when it is your time. So you must restart the computer. Go ahead, restart it. And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and enter the BIOS. Just take a look at what it looks like. Alright, so here in the BIOS you can kind of see just some generic stuff. You can change RAM speed if you like. Just the basic things you have with any normal BIOS. Oh. So we're just going to go ahead, power this off, power it back on, and wait for it to boot up. Alright, it boosts the operating system, and we need to remove the viruses. Well, Gary, you have a lot of infected files, so you did more than click on one file, probably. So go ahead, clean the files, all done, and it is ready to play. So pick up the PC, take it back over here, and we are going to go to our email and collect our reward. Alright, job complete. Come back tomorrow and check if you have any other jobs. So we're going to go ahead and leave the office. We're going to come into work. And we have quite a few emails. So, thank you again for fixing my computer. So we're going to go ahead discard. I will keep that just in case. You don't need that anymore. Broken graphics card. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and accept all of these. Alright, so this one looks like it's another virus thing with cleaning out the dust. This one he is asking for a 500 gigabyte hard drive, so we will go ahead and purchase that part. And he wants a easy store 500 gigabytes or better with a budget of $50. And this person is wanting a graphics card, a NVIDIA GTX 1070. So we'll go ahead and open up the shop. And let's go ahead and go to storage. So he said easy store 500 gigabytes. So we're going to go ahead, add to the cart. And that's all we can afford right now. So we are going to go ahead, view cart. Time your delivery. Use delivery options to choose when you best receive components. It's often better to pay for faster delivery. So you have same day shipping, which is $100, which will get there that day. I don't recommend that unless you got a bunch of money and a bunch of computers you're working on. Next day delivery, which is $30, or 3 to 5 business days, which is $10. We're going to go ahead and go with next day so we can get some money into our account. Alrighty. Well, those computers are in transit. Our shipment is in transit, so we're going to go ahead and end the day. Alrighty, so we have a delivery of the hard drive today. We got a virus scan, we have a hard drive upgrade, and we have the graphics card repair. Alright, so we're going to come here, collect the delivery. There's the hard drive. So we're going to go ahead and get the first one up here, place down the PC, and we're going to work on it. So first thing we need to do is remove these. And I will say so far the game does seem pretty fun. It's not the most fun game in the world, especially if your job is like mine and this is what you do. You work on computers for a living. So I would rate this game probably a 6 out of 10. But it is a fun game just to burn a little bit of time if you want a little bit of, just some fun. So we're going to go ahead, install a USB drive, and we are going to install the side panel, put this back on, and connect these cables. Alrighty, we're going to power it on, and while that's booting up, it's going to install the virus scanner. So we're going to take it just while that's restarting. We're going to take a couple looks around the office. So you've got this, which you need to be level 6 to build, level 8 for your second workbench, level 3 for the second workbench, level 8 for the third, which I don't know why you need more than one, at least early on in the game. So go ahead, clean all the files, and pick it up, place there. This is going to be the hard drive, so we're going to go ahead, place on here, and we're going to work on the PC. We're going to move the side panel to get to the hard drive. So open up the drive bay, install this, Close that, and then we are going to attach the cables. So if you have never built a PC, this might be a good game just to kind of get an idea of what you're doing. It's pretty good in terms of realistic, like, just being realistic with the parts and stuff, um, and what you have to do. So just to get some basic knowledge, I would say this is a pretty good game just to have fun with and start on. Though if you've already built multiple computers and everything, and you work on them for a living, you don't need this game to learn. So go ahead and check the computer. So we're going to go ahead, collect these, collect that, and you got some new parts available. So we're going to go ahead, discard these, and we are going to go ahead and order that part. And she said she wanted a 970. So we have a budget of $265. Unfortunately for us, it seems like we are going to be spending a little bit out of pocket. Oh, no, never mind. Right here, we will be spending out of pocket for the shipping, though. Oh, well. And it's going to get here tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this up. Pick up that. Place that and check our emails. Alright, so we got two different jobs that come in. We're going to go ahead and accept, and we will order those parts here in a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and work on the PC. So we're going to go ahead, finish taking the screws out. That's one thing that's annoying, is if you don't hold it down long enough, it's not going to just automatically finish taking the screw out. You have to take the entire, you have to hold on it, which is really annoying. So I'm going to go ahead, open that up, take the hard drive out, sorry, the graphics card, and it gives you the broken one. Can't really do anything with it, so we're going to sell it. And we are going to install the new one. We're going to go ahead and finish installing everything. And we are going to install the side panel. We're going to do the cabling. Alrighty, then can it boot the operating system? And we're good to go. So we're going to go ahead, throw in the delivery area, and collect our money for that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and save this game. We're going to go ahead, delete these two, and do a new save game. Save it. And I want to take a look at the free build. Just so y'all can get a little look at this. So with the free build, it seems like you have access. Yep, you have access to everything. You have access to multiple workbenches. Let's go ahead and take a look at storage. Nope. Well then, we don't have a PC down there. So we're going to go ahead and work on this one. Let's just get something built really quickly. Alrighty, install. Let's start the motherboard. I have an Asus ROG Strix in mind, so let's go ahead and install that. This is a lot nicer of a case than my PC, but hey. Alrighty. I can say they do have pretty good detail when it comes to these parts, especially since I have this exact motherboard. It does look nice. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and install. Let's find what we want to throw in here. Ryzen's. I'm an Intel. Ah, never mind. All the Intel are incompatible. So, got a 16 core right there, 8 core, 12 core. I'm not a Ryzen guy, so unfortunately I don't know what's best. Let's just take a look. Compare some of the stats real quick. Let's go ahead and go with the Ryzen 9 16 core. So we got to open up the CPU shield. Let's zoom in. And we're going to install, we got to find it again. Ryzen 9. Right here. So I'm going to close the CPU shield. Next, thermal paste. Do not forget the thermal paste. CPU cooling. I am a water cooling guy, so do they have liquid cooling in here? Up here they do. So let's go ahead and throw this antic in. So it seems like it does not want to install. Okay, we'll try something else. Oh, that doesn't seem to be working either. Oh, let's move this. That might help. That is my mistake. I forgot to remove this back panel. Is there a way to move that status screen? Because that's kind of annoying. Okay, there we go. So we just had to open up the back cover. One thing is you don't have to click on each one, you can just hold down the mouse button, so these screws are right next to each other. It does help with that. Alright, so we got the CPU cooler in. Let's go ahead and throw in a graphics card. Let's see if they got the 30 series in. They got 2080 Ti, 2080 Super, 2070. You know what? Let's just go ahead and throw in this. Let's throw in this one. That one looks good. Alrighty, so next we're going to need some RAM. Wish there's a way to organize it. At least, you know, by size or something. So we're going to go ahead, open up all these memory clips. So you have to find the RAM each time. And it makes everything incompatible instead of just taking you right to it. Which is annoying as can be. Might have skipped it. That last one I just got lucky. Alright, so doesn't tell you what's missing, but we do need storage. So let's go ahead and find. Here's a 2 terabyte M.2 drive. Oh, unfortunately, that drive bay cannot be accessed with a graphics card in, so we're gonna have to take that out and find this again. Oh, here's a 3080. No, go big, go home. Oh, there we go. Big honkin' GPU in there. So we got the RAM, we got the CPU, and seems like all we have to do left is any case fans that do fit. I know y'all might not be able to see any of that. A lot easier to see on my side. Okay, so it seems like we're good on that. All we need left is the power supply. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pick this one right here and find out. Oh, right here, and get it installed. And go ahead and cable everything. Oh, we'll just go ahead and connect all these. Alrighty. Now, power it on, see if it works. Okay, so no operating system found. So this does seem like we will need to install that. But everything does seem to be running. So F2 to enter the BIOS. I do like how everything is exactly what's shown in the game. Alrighty, and there's our first gaming PC built. So we're going to go ahead, finish off putting these side panels back on. I don't know what that achievement was. There should be some way to change all the lighting. Oh. Okay, so if you hit escape, it removes whatever you were last working on. Just as a quick thing. So that might be that one thing. Okay, so we can install lighting. Let's go ahead and restart the scene. Because, you know, I want to make this thing look nice. No, let's just keep it static. Then this RAM, let's have it be white. And this, we can have blue. And this one, let's have it no, let's just have it all rainbow. Apply. And close that out. So you can see that the PC does actually change colors. That does seem like the RAM is not wanting to. Oh, never mind, that the RAM does not change color, okay. Alright y'all, well, this is the PC Building Simulator. Just a quick overview and my first thoughts. It can be fun. I actually had more fun in the sandbox mode because I can just make whatever I want. This would be really fun for anyone who's wanting to just kind of take a look and see what PCs, what a PC that they would like to build would look like, and actually get a look at it. And it does give people who are not new, people who are new, sorry, to the whole PC building experience to actually have a chance, you know, kind of learn. And we do have all these cases here. So you can just throw one here. So yeah, I do like this game. I can see myself playing it a bit more. The career mode, probably not my thing. This is probably just gonna be I have some extra time. I'm going to just go build something real quick. Alright, y'all. Just leave feedback down in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell all your friends about it. I will be releasing new content nearly every day. And if you like the videos like this, where I do a first impressions video, please let me know, as I would like to keep something like this going if my viewers do too. Alright, y'all. Well, have a great day, and thank you.